This doesn't have to be you. Nope, in fact today we are mixing up everything in one bowl and then plopping it onto a sheet pan for a quick and healthy meal that requires minimal cleanup. You're welcome. We're starting with a basic chicken and veggies sheet pan meal, but you can take these same principles and then switch up the meats, sauce, and vegetables to keep things interesting. We'll first start by preparing all of the vegetables. You'll want to cut half a pound of red potatoes into half-inch pieces. Two yellow squash or zucchini into bite-sized pieces. One large head of broccoli into florets. One red bell pepper into 1-inch pieces. And then peel 2 to 3 carrots and cut those into 1/4 inch slices. Next, we'll start whisking up that sauce. I'm making a very simple lemon garlic butter sauce because I typically have all of these ingredients on hand. But feel free to swap some of these out if you'd like to change things up a bit. You'll want to grab a large bowl and add 3 tablespoons of oil. Either olive or avocado oil will both work great. 2 tablespoons of melted butter. 4 cloves of finely minced garlic. 1 tablespoon of honey. 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, or some other combination of dried herbs. 1 teaspoon of Dijon or yellow mustard. 1 teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And don't forget to always zest your lemons before juicing. Half a teaspoon of paprika. 2 teaspoons of salt. And half a teaspoon of black pepper. Whisk this all together until it's well combined. And then reserve roughly 3 tablespoons of it. Add all of the vegetables to the bowl and toss them until they are well coated in the sauce. Now for the sheet pan. I like to use these relatively large ones that are called Baker's Half Sheet Pans that are roughly 12 by 17 inches. I'll be sure to link to this one for you. If the pans you have are smaller than this, then no worries. You can always just use 2 instead. Line whatever sheet pan or pans you're using with some parchment paper, which also makes cleanup a tad bit easier. And then spread the vegetables out onto the pan into a single layer. For the chicken, you'll need 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 pounds of breast that have been cut into 4 equal portions. And real quick, a little trick I like to use when I'm tenderizing meat inside the house is to place a piece of either wax or parchment paper on top of the chicken so those juices don't end up splattered all over the kitchen. Now, using a meat mallet, pound these until they are no more than 1 inch thick. It's really important you don't skip this step so the chicken and vegetables can cook up at a similar rate. Once that's tenderized, add the chicken to the same bowl that the vegetables were in, along with the reserved sauce. Toss the chicken until they're all evenly coated. If you have the time, let this marinate for 20 to 30 minutes. Make 4 wells evenly spaced on the tray, in the middle of the vegetables, and then add the chicken breast. Bake in a preheated 425-degree oven for 22 to 24 minutes, or until the chicken is cooked through and the vegetables are tender. It's so good, it's so flavorful, and I've hardly got any dishes to clean up. But for you, if you want a few more quick meal ideas, then I have got you covered. You've got to check out these healthy dinner recipes right over here. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.